Satan, often referred to as the adversary, has a vested interest in keeping individuals in a state of poverty. This concept may seem far-fetched to some, but it is rooted in biblical principles and has significant implications for one's financial and spiritual well-being. According to Scripture, Satan's primary objective is to steal, kill, and destroy, and one of the most effective ways to accomplish this is by keeping people in a state of financial bondage. When an individual is poor, they are often consumed by stress, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness. This emotional state can lead to a lack of faith, a diminished sense of self-worth, and a decreased ability to fulfill one's purpose in life. Satan feeds on this negativity, using it to further his agenda of destruction and chaos. By keeping people poor, Satan is able to limit their potential, stifle their creativity, and hinder their ability to make a positive impact in the world. Furthermore, poverty can lead to a sense of isolation and disconnection from others. When an individual is struggling to make ends meet, they may become withdrawn and isolated, feeling as though they are alone in their struggles. This sense of isolation can be devastating, as it can lead to feelings of depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. Satan uses this isolation to his advantage, whispering lies and half-truths into the ears of the vulnerable, further exacerbating their emotional pain. In addition to the emotional and spiritual implications, poverty can also have significant physical consequences. Chronic stress, which is often a byproduct of financial insecurity, can lead to a range of health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. This, in turn, can lead to a decrease in productivity, further exacerbating the cycle of poverty. Satan delights in the suffering, using it to further his agenda of destruction and chaos. So, how can one fight against Satan's desire to keep them poor? The first step is to recognize that poverty is not just a financial issue, but a spiritual one as well. It requires a paradigm shift, a change in mindset and perspective. One must come to understand that their financial situation is not a reflection of their worth or value as a person. Rather, it is a temporary circumstance that can be overcome with faith, determination, and hard work. The Bible offers numerous principles and strategies for overcoming poverty and achieving financial freedom. One of the most important is the principle of tithing, which involves giving a portion of one's income to support the work of the church and other charitable organizations. This act of giving not only helps to support the needs of others, but it also helps to break the curse of poverty, releasing a blessing of abundance and prosperity into one's life. Another key principle is the importance of saving and investing. The Bible teaches that it is wise to save for the future, setting aside a portion of one's income to cover unexpected expenses and long-term goals. This act of saving not only helps to build wealth, but it also helps to reduce stress and anxiety, providing a sense of security and peace. Finally, it is essential to recognize the importance of community and accountability in overcoming poverty. Surrounding oneself with positive, supportive people who share similar values and goals can help to provide encouragement, motivation, and emotional support. This, combined with a strong faith and a commitment to biblical principles, can help to break the cycle of poverty, releasing a blessing of abundance and prosperity into one's life. In conclusion, Satan's desire to keep individuals poor is a real and present threat, one that requires a deliberate and intentional response. By recognizing the spiritual implications of poverty, applying biblical principles such as tithing and saving, and surrounding oneself with positive, supportive community, one can break the curse of poverty and achieve financial freedom. This, in turn, can lead to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and joy, one that is free from the destructive influences of Satan and his minions.